Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Rick. Got a video today from Simp Saver Sam. Female prison officer with OnlyFans exposed sleeping with inmates. What the hell is going on? Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. See that chow. It's chow time.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's a crazy one today. So the video you can see here with this female prison officer and this guy, basically she's getting whacked in the cell and she asked this guy's cellmate to record it for her OF. And bear in mind, this woman is a mother and a wife and she's doing the madness at work.
What?
So she thought it was a good idea.
It's even worse when she's a mother and a wife. I thought she was just a solo lady.
To upload this to her socials, primarily her OF, and make money off this. And of course this went viral and it all goes downhill from there if it can get in.
Again, women just tell on themselves online constantly. Why would you post this? Why would you do shit like this to go viral? Like, how do you not see this as unlawful? Like, it's your job to look after inmates. Like, I'm confused. I'm not saying men, there's some unsavory men sleeping in, women's prisons and all that shit too, but I don't think it's to the degree of what's going on here, and it's not plastered on OnlyFans.
Downhill than this. Oh yeah, her mother's kicking her the hell out of the house. Look at the size of that suitcase. This video was a few days after, everything blew up and went on and she was arrested. Can you imagine how her parents feel during all this? And her husband and kids? Madness.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing, you get me?
So the guy actually in the video with her, from what I'm hearing, there's no repercussions on his side. He's just carrying on with his sentence. And the guy recording his cellmate going, "We've made history. This is amazing." Like, as this is all going on, I think he's in the same boat. But for her, the prison officer, it's not looking good. And here's an update.
I mean, in a sense, it's predatory. She's an officer and they are just inmates. She has authority over them. So I can see how prison system sees, like, oh, she's using her authority over the inmates and the inmates just have to comply. Maybe this one, I'm sure they don't have to comply, but
update, guys, on the Wandsworth prison officer. She appeared in Uxbridge Magistrates Court today, where her solicitor has obviously applied for bail. She was granted it and she has been released on conditional bail, and she is due to appear at Isleworth Magistrates Court on the 29th of July.
oh,
So yeah, so her case has gone to Crown, which kind of expected anyway. Obviously in my previous video I wasn't too sure. I thought maybe she wouldn't get bail because of how much public attention that it has, but she's on conditional bail, so that means there'll be certain restrictions. They've probably taken her passport. She could potentially be on a curfew. There's lots of other things. She could be maybe being on a tag as well at some stage, I don't know. But there will be conditions to her bail. Maybe she'll have to check in at a police station. There's lots of different things around like bail conditions.
can you imagine if it was a man sleeping with two inmates and having the inmates film him? Would he get bail? I highly doubt it.
But yeah, she's due at Isleworth Magistrates Court on the 29th of July, where will be the start of court proceedings for her.
I mean, everything that's happened so far, I mean, this girl was kind of asking for it, and the fact she got bail is pretty mad. I mean,
I agree.
If she skips the jail time, that's going to piss a lot of people off, because we all know what would happen if it was the other way around.
Yep.
And I've noticed a lot of social media platforms are trying to keep this on the hush hush. They're trying to keep it on.
They are. I did not know about this. Thank you, Sam, for fucking covering this. I go through all of my channels and everything, and I saw this. I was like, why is nobody else covering this shit? Well, time to fucking shed some light on it.
Below, they're trying to remove as much information as possible and take the original video down. To be honest, most of the original video is on corn websites, hence why I can't even show that shit. If you want to see the original video, just Google it and it will come up pretty quick. But I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on this one, guys. Let me know in the comments.
Babe, have you seen that Wandsworth prison video?
Everyone's seen it. It's everywhere.
I've been thinking about applying for the prison role.
No. No chance.
I think I'd be good. I think I'd be good at it.
It's easy to get ran through, so yeah, I'm sure you'll be good at it.
Don't you?
No. Definitely no.
No?
No. I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm taking it past me.
I bet a bunch of inmates now are getting their hopes up after that video went viral.
I don't even think it's inmates. I think it's all the women. I think the women are actually getting turned on by this, and it's like, oh, what? Inmates? Oh, what? 6'2" Chad and Tyrones that kill people or do bad things? Oh, I am just so wet. That's what probably women are thinking right now. And they're like, what? That police officer is able to do it? How do I become a police or an inmate officer too?
I know this is a skit, but I bet there is men out there whose girlfriends want to go into the prison line of work and they're just like, nope, after seeing this, that ain't happening, not a chance.
The internet's the best. They make the best memes and videos when it comes to certain topics.
So, can we just talk about this lady? You've all seen it. You've all probably seen clips of the video or the whole video, if not, because I know I have.
I might have to watch the whole video for research purposes.
This girl knew what she was doing.
Of
She knew what
course.
she was doing. Why get a job in a prison knowing fully well you have an OF, you and your husband are swingers? She knew what she was doing. She's just boosted up her OF. For real. For real.
Pretty much. All this attention. Maybe this is why the media didn't want to cover it, because they didn't want to put her famous to be, just put more traffic into her OF. Possible. I highly doubt it, just as the government isn't that smart. So
Lost her job, but imagine how many subscribers she's going to get now.
she probably
She's
made
a
millions
clever
off
girl,
this.
but also she literally just risked everything for that.
Yeah.
How degrading, like how low her self-respect is to go and do that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good point she
Agreed.
made about, how much money and subscribers she's going to get after this is all done. I didn't know there were swingers as well. That's kind of mad. That explains a
didn't know
lot,
that.
but still, some people go to extreme measures to make money, don't they?
How long in jail could Linda D'Souza
I mean, the selling of your soul thing. Okay, when I was growing up, there was a lot of shows and movies and stuff like that showing this, like the selling your soul to the devil for a large amount of money, but you are now undesirable or whatever it is. It used to teach us so much when I was a kid. Nowadays, what happened to all those teachings? Everybody's just selling their souls left and right for $1,000, $10,000.
Abu face for the viral video at HMP Wandsworth? She was in court today where a lot of questions remain, namely, did she hock too? D'Souza Abu, who's detained at Heathrow Airport, appeared at Uxbridge Magistrates Court today to confirm a name and address. Charges were read out that she willfully, without any excuse or justification, misconducted herself in a public office. She'll face a trial on the 29th of July. As for how much D'Souza Abu could face if she's found guilty and goes to sentencing, it's very bad news for her, as it's a common law offence. There's no maximum sentence that she could be given, so she could face up to life in prison. Obviously, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
now,
right.
this is misconduct in a public office. It depends on the severity and what the judge decides to amount to this. Obviously, it's not to that degree that you'd expect her to get life in prison. If found guilty, she may not be. We'll have to wait and see how the judge looks over that video evidence. But clearly this would be from a more serious crime, which would result in someone's death.
I don't see how she's not going to be found guilty if she already like admitted to doing these things without any reasoning or anything like that.
Possibly, or massive malpractice, such as possibly a politician. Anyway, likely we'll have to wait and see. This is a broad spectrum and it will be a while until that time. But 29th of July, watch out for this case. It's going to be an interesting one, a lot of public attention around it. How long should she get?
Surely she's going to go down for something, because this is one video. How many videos has she done?
Right.
You know, this is all happening because she got caught. She might have done loads of videos and not uploaded them. She might have done similar things with other inmates. We don't know. But doing something like this is in my opinion, she should get jail time, because it's madness. Because if what if someone was getting attacked, or she had to actually do her job, but she was too busy in the cell getting whacked? I mean, surely the judge will think of that. Surely.
I've just watched that Wandsworth prison video. What the hell? Like, I know
All right, I'm going to have to watch this video for research purposes for sure now.
late to the party, but I've only just seen it. I don't even know what to say. I can't even.
She sounds like she's getting all wet and bothered by this, and she's just like, oh, I can't even. Oh, that's what it literally looks like right now, that she's like fantasizing about it or something.
Why? Like, I thought she didn't know she was being filmed, but in the video you can clearly see she knows she's being filmed, and she's like really scared that she's going to get caught, because she like
Looks
hides
right
in the
at
video because she thinks someone's coming through the door, but yet she knew that if this video got leaked she'd lose her job anyway.
Right.
So I'm like, she's either being like
Woman logic.
blackmailed or paid for it, or she needs to get some self-respect, really, because, well, I'm just speechless. Because apparently she's got a husband, hasn't she? And a kid. And then the guy that she was with, apparently he's got a girlfriend or a wife and children. Like, I can't get my head around it.
I don't think she was being blackmailed, because
No.
what it seems like to me,
It's just so funny that women will still give women an out, even though evidence is pretty damn solid that it was her fault. It was her idea and she handled it. Where is this blackmail came from all of a sudden, just because?
this was her idea. She's the one who kept asking the guy filming, is it rolling? Is the camera going? Make sure you record this. She really wanted that shit on video. And if this was all planned to promote her OF, then she was pretty successful at that, because I'm sure there's plenty
If it was planned like that, yeah, she needs major jail time.
of losers out there trying to find this OF. I'm not sure if the police will shut her OF down. I don't really know, but I'm sure she's got lots of friends who are going to keep all these videos, and when this is all done and dusted, she might get 6 months community service. Who knows what the judge
I actually agree with Simp Saver Sam on that one. She probably is only going to get community service out of this.
is going to give her. Like I said earlier, I don't think any of this is a mistake. I think this is all part of her little plan to become an overnight success.
Sensation.
And it's crazy to me that she actually thought this would work. Like, how did she not think she was going to get caught is beyond me.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Shout out to Simp Saver Sam. Guys, these ladies want inmates and prisoners so bad that they're going to become prison officers so they can do the deed, it seems. Desperate much, ladies? Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.